Hey Steelers fans, here I am again bringing you the latest 2 updates from your favorite team. Cameron Hayward had a chat with Fields and shared that he had options on where he wanted to go after the season, turning down teams with established quarterbacks. And that's nothing. Wait until you see what Mike Florio had to say about a new addition to the team that could change everything about the season. Without further ado, let's watch the video. Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Justin Fields disclosed that he had a choice in his trade destination during discussions after the 2023 season. In a revealing episode on teammate Cameron Hayward's podcast, Not Just Football with Cam Hayward, Fields shared that he opted for Pittsburgh over other teams with established quarterbacks, including an AFC North rival. Fields, originally drafted by the Chicago Bears as the 11th overall pick in 2021, had a rocky tenure in Chicago. Despite his college success at Ohio State, where he earned the title of Big Ten's Offensive Player of the Year, his transition to the NFL was less than smooth. The Bears' decision to move on from Fields came after they chose to draft Caleb Williams first overall in the 2024 draft, sparking rumors that Fields' days as a starter were numbered. Amidst speculation about his future, Fields clarified that contrary to media reports suggesting limited interest in him, there were actually several teams considering him. There were a lot of teams that already had solidified quarterbacks there, and I didn't want to do that, Fields said. He mentioned that teams like the Chargers and the Ravens showed interest, but he was wary of joining a team where he would not have a clear path to starting, especially since the Ravens had recently committed to their current quarterback with a new contract. Discussing the transition period, Fields described his exit meetings with the Bears as a clear indication that his time with the team was ending. It was kind of tricky for me. I had a feeling that I was going to get traded after the season. You have your exit meetings, and they kept it pretty brief, Fields recounted. This experience contrasted sharply with his previous year's discussions, highlighting the uncertainty in his professional future. Choosing Pittsburgh, Fields has found a new beginning, leading the Steelers to a promising start in the 2024 season with a 3-0 record under his command. His performance has sparked debate about whether he should remain the starter, even after Russell Wilson, initially signed to lead the team, recovers from his injury. Fields expressed his relief and satisfaction with ending up in Pittsburgh, despite the stressful free agency process. As he continues to improve and gain the confidence of his team, the debate continues on whether he should remain the starting quarterback even once Wilson is fit to return. Coach Mike Tomlin has kept his strategy close to the chest, avoiding any definitive statements on the quarterback situation to perhaps keep the pressure off Fields as he continues to develop in his new role. Speaking of strengthening the team, while Fields is proving to be the right man to lead the offense, the Steelers' wide receiver group is under the spotlight. Analysts like Mike Florio believe the team lacks depth. The Pittsburgh Steelers have exceeded expectations this season, achieving a 3-0 record under the leadership of quarterback Justin Fields. Despite their early success, the team's wide receiver core appears in need of an upgrade to support star receiver George Pickens. The current group, including Calvin Austin III, Scotty Miller, and Van Jefferson, supplemented by rookie Roman Wilson, has shown depth but lacks a solid number 2 option. NBC sports analyst Mike Florio highlighted the urgency of this situation during his appearance on the PM team W. Pony and Muller on 93.7 The Fan. He emphasized the Steelers' dire need for more receiving talent, particularly after observing the team's narrow depth during their recent game against the Los Angeles Chargers. "They need to do something," Florio stated. "You can't go into games with such limited options. They need more than George Pickens and the current lineup. There's a real opportunity here to strengthen the team if they continue performing well." While the Steelers were linked with Brandon Ayuk in the offseason, they have not pursued any significant additions since his re-signing with the San Francisco 49ers. Florio mentioned several potential trade targets, including T. Higgins, Amari Cooper, and DeAndre Hopkins. He speculated that while Higgins might remain with a recovering Cincinnati Bengals team, and Cooper unlikely to be traded within the division from the Cleveland Browns, Hopkins presents a viable option. DeAndre Hopkins is intriguing, Florio noted. Even though he's not the fastest, he's consistently reliable and can move the chains. Hopkins, currently with the Tennessee Titans, is still performing at a high level despite the team's struggles. At 32, he remains a potent option for a team looking to bolster its receiving core. Florio also suggested that the Steelers could consider leveraging Russell Wilson in a trade, given Fields' effective performance. Wilson's experience and leadership could attract a team in need of a quarterback, potentially helping Pittsburgh secure a high-quality receiver in return. This strategy would align with the Steelers' need to fully capitalize on their current momentum and address a key position gap as they prepare for tougher challenges ahead in the season. In my opinion, if the team continues on this path and invests in a big-name receiver, we could be seeing a truly dangerous Pittsburgh Steelers team. What do you think? Should Justin Fields continue as the starter, even with Russell Wilson's return? Comment below and don't forget to click on the end screen videos for more exclusive Steelers content.